95.5 KLOS, Mark and Brian program. Good morning and welcome to the show. With us we have John Tesh, who you may know from many things, but mainly from Entertainment Tonight, where he hosts with Mary Hart.
And, of course, his incredible role in Spartacus.
Which he was so valuable to the film there.
In that.
He is in today and brought buddies because they are going to perform for us selections from his new Christmas album entitled A Personal Christmas, a favorite?
A romantic Christmas.
That's what it is.
Uh-huh. Now, this is getting a lot of press, so I guess it's selling like hotcakes, huh, Johnny?
It is, and we can't figure out why.
Yeah.
You know, but it's we're real proud of it. But
you make a lot of cash off it?
No, haven't been paid anything yet. We're just doing it for the experience.
Uh-huh. So you
basically.
think you'll make a little money off this, though?
Don't know.
You'd like to make a little money off it.
I'll give you a little tip about the biz.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You might want to ask for money in return.
Well, did you have a shaker, by the way? You know, as in a
At Maraca? We have a rain stick.
We need your, because I know you're a percussionist. We need your help on
Well,
that.
we both are. We'll both hit something.
We got maracas and rain sticks.
The rain stick you can leave at home.
You haven't heard it, have you?
The rain stick is together, baby.
Have this, but it also could be used as one of these.
Good. That's great.
All right,
Make sure his mic's off, Nicole.
Jamming, man.
By the way, I told Nicole that we were talking about this, and I said, "Yeah, we'll just bring a violin player." Here we are. She's like, "Now you're. What happened? You rewired the studio." Yeah. I'm sorry we brought so many people, but they are integral to the performance.
We have Charlie on violin, who you did most of the arrangements on this album. Mm-hmm. And did you get paid for it? Did you make any money?
I did get paid.
Well, there you go. Now, see, take it.
Charlie Bishop is actually in my studio right now recording his album. So there you have the advantages to being nice to the person who pays for the arrangement.
So a fiddle, I guess, a fiddle album, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Devil Went Down in Georgia. Little that stuff.
You want to smack him now? That fiddle album?
Y'all swing Mike 4 around there so we can hear from you, because somebody's going to wind up... Now, the acoustic guitar is plugged in and the violin isn't.
Which end of this? No, they're all plugged
The
in.
violin is plugged in. So, okay, fine.
Which...
The green.
The light green end.
green end there?
Yeah, the light green one. I'll go into the speaker. Okay, so now they're
Can you
going
hear
to
this?
perform.
That's pretty.
Yes, we can. All right, so now, are y'all ready
We're ready.
to do it?
We're ready.
Everything's like... Sorry about the cramped quarters on this, guys.
No, sorry for bringing so much stuff. Look at Brian. Brian's looking like, you know.
I'm loving it. I'm ready to hear something.
Well, now, first and foremost, you're still doing Entertainment Tonight, and that's your thing right now.
It is my thing, yeah.
How did your last album do? Because we were playing a little bit of it.
It's doing well. It's still doing well, actually, yeah. The Games, which was written for, as you know, the Barcelona Olympics. And for people who like instrumental music, it does quite well.
In your bio here, it says that you, before getting on ET, you were a sports correspondent for NBC and CBS? I don't remember that.
Yeah, for CBS, I did all those events that nobody can spell. You know, like the Paris-Roubaix Bike Classic and the Tour de France and the Bad Reichenhall downhill.
Did they pay you $16 million a year like they're offering Letterman?
Can you believe that?
Check that out, man.
And that's only for 2 years, too, right?
We heard it was for one.
But, I mean, all he has to give them, I think, is 2 years.
Oh, yeah, not even sure. He gets all kinds of great stuff.
Yeah.
Now, you reported this on the news, did you not?
Yeah, do you think that NBC's going to match it?
No.
No, huh?
NBC, from what we understand, would have to give him the 11:30 time slot.
Exactly. And they'd have to fire Leno, and then they would have to pay Leno off.
But what do you think, John? I mean, how does he going to fare against Leno, do you think?
I think he's going to win.
I did too.
Yeah.
Are you
There's no
do
question.
you like watching Letterman?
I do, but it's too late for me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so it's one of those things where you tape it and watch it while you're exercising or something, which just doesn't work at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You
Letterman.
exercise?
Every now and then.
Do you now?
Yeah. And you look like you do, too.
Oh, yeah. We've been working it up. yeah, boy. Yeah, sure we do.
I'm glad to see you've quit smoking again.
Yeah, we're smoking them like we're going to go to the electric chair tomorrow. So, yeah, we're still puffing them bad boys.
Now, there was a story when you replaced us with one of our vacation shows.
Right.
You called Connie Selican. Now, you had met her before. Is that correct?
I had met her once in a health club in Palm Springs where she was shooting P.S. I Love You.
And did you talk briefly then?
Very briefly, and just said, hi, Connie, hi, John, and I was doing sit-ups, and she was on the bike, and my hair was like this.
Bozo hair.
I looked like an idiot. And that was it. And then I kept trying to call her, and she wouldn't call me back. So Nicole and I and Dan Miller, who was working with me that day, when we were subbing for you, we called her on the air. And I sat here blushing while he asked her if she was naked or if she was listening or if she had a boyfriend.
Blushing, but you were lining to every answer she gave.
I was writing.
Yes. So you called her sort of for the intent of asking her out from the show?
Well, not really, Nicole. Was it? Nicole thought that, but.
I knew.
Well, so when did you eventually go out with her?
When did you eventually what?
Go out with her.
Okay. You knew where that was going, Brian. You knew what he was thinking, what he was saying.
You're a dirty guy.
We talked on the phone for about 2 months, and then probably September a year ago.
Now, John,
Yes.
you dated for a year,
Right.
and then you got married.
Right.
I've heard the stories.
In that year, you never dove in that. You waited.
You've pissed off the band now. They're very angry.
Well, I mean,
even they are outraged at this hour.
We heard this, and we're asking out of a couple of guys that are interested in knowing. You waited until you were married and inked before you actually partook.
Of
Sexual activities.
There you go.
You know, putting on a fireman's suit and climbing up the banisters on the side and this kind of stuff.
All right, let's ask you this. Have you had sex yet?
Hasn't happened.
we're enjoying each other's company.
That's good.
Let's say that.
Good answer, Johnny.
Very good.
We're enjoying each other's company. Write that one down.
Kids planned in the future?
Yeah. She has an 11-year-old son who is now...
Stud. Stop that. There's my stud. Have you met my stud?
Yeah, right. I was going to say stepson. He's my stepson. He's her son.
Met
Obviously.
him. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
When did you meet him? Oh, at that
luncheon.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
From Mad, right?
You have a good relationship with him, though.
He's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right at that age where, come on, John, let's go out and play roller hockey and destroy your elbows. You know, and you're going to go through this where you have to do the 6th grade math, which is not an easy thing.
Forget it.
I'm having a tough time
It's
with
impossible.
kindergarten.
You know, negative numbers and exponents.
But now, are you away from the home a lot? You're usually in the studio at ET. You don't do a lot of on-location stuff.
No, I don't, because we're out, as you know, we're out of there at 1 o'clock in the afternoon after we finish taping. It's the same as your gig, except that I don't have to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
So maybe once, twice a year.
And I don't
you
have to
come in
be,
here.
and I don't have to be talented.
Never stopped us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So, and the studio's in the house, so it makes it easy.
Great. Now, you're going to play something. You have 2 original songs on this album that you composed.
Right. By the way, I loved you playing Stump the Band, playing the beginning of the songs, trying to guess what they were going to
Took a while to get to some of them, man.
Yeah.
Those intros. What do you want to play, an original one here or a
Yeah,
standard
how about The Homecoming?
one? Okay. This is By You.
Right.
Okay.
All right, John Tesh and Entourage.
Merry Christmas.
From John Tesh's A Romantic Christmas, performed live for you there.
You know, we listened to some of the songs on the disc earlier, and this is spooning music.
It is.
This is Curling Up by the Fire with Connie Selica. This is...
He seems to be a little iffy on that conversation.
All right, well, with whoever. This is real good stuff to put on when you've got somebody to squeeze.
Yeah, I guess he hasn't actually done it so far, so I think he's a little iffy.
He's still on it.
Yeah,
He's still on it.
Because
Well, let's just, warning Brian, because he didn't too well to that. I guess this is fantasy music for you, because you dreamed of the moment that it might happen with you and Connie.
ask him how many times he has sex with his wife, John.
She's in her 9th month of pregnancy, so it ain't happened a whole lot.
Well, they say it right up until the very moment, right?
You can, yeah, it depends on the level of uncomfortable positions you have to get in. But
So how is that
Uncomfortable
level?
for him, not her. Ow. So Christmas, now, you composed that, and with Christmas in mind for this album.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
What happens there? I mean, do you just listen to other Christmas carols, or where did that come from? What inspires
It's a good question. I think that what happened in this case was I listened to. There's a lot of research that went into finding out which songs we should put on this record, because there's a lot of Christmas songs, and there's no Frosty the Snowman or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on there, because we wanted it to be, along the same level, all the songs. And so after I heard a lot of the songs that we were gonna use for the record, I wanted to put 2 originals on there, and this one just reminded me of sleighs going along and people returning home for Christmas. And oddly enough, when we did Good Morning America, we just went and played, and they heard the song, and they put video behind us, which was that very thing, and we never said anything to them. So that's what inspired them to do the same thing.
did it turn out nice, the video?
Yeah, it worked great.
this talent of yours, not sure the whole nation knows that you have a totally different career along with E.T., and that you are such a great composer. Do you get to promote yourself much on E.T.?
Every now and then they'll play a video of some of my work, which is great. But you have to be really careful with that stuff. You don't want it to get too crazy. The best thing for me, and this is not just because they're here, but I get a chance to play with musicians. These are really 3 of the best musicians in town.
All right, now Charlie again is playing violin. Now
Charlie
what
Bisharat.
Charlie, what? I'm sorry.
Bisharat.
Bisharat.
Right.
What the album you're working on now is?
Is my own solo album.
And that will. What kind of music would that?
It's like a jazz rock combination, all instrumental.
They would probably be again played on the Wave, that kind of a station.
Probably get picked up by the Wave,
Cool.
hopefully, and some other instrumental jazz stations.
Great. And the other guys? We got
Bernie
Tim
Shar Valley has an album out.
Hi, Bernie.
I didn't. Hi.
and Tim on bass.
Tim Landers.
Hey,
Yeah.
Tim.
Hi.
All right, baby.
All right, now, John, what do you want to... You've been doing Entertainment Tonight for 10 or more, and you've got the music. What is it you want to do in the next 10 years?
Radio.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got that to look
Morning
forward to.
radio.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
No, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. It's you guys know me. We've been pals for a while, and
Your hours are great.
the hours are great. The opportunity to do ET, to get out of there by 1. I love the show. It's fun to do. It's fun working with Mary and Lisa and Leonard.
Leonard's a character.
Where is it? What is it with Leonard? You guys tell me. I don't know.
Well,
Leonard's he's like one of the smartest humans on the planet. First of all.
Yeah, but he's a kid.
Yeah, he is.
He gives you the angle of a kid when he reviews stuff. That's what I like about it. When I was a kid, he always brings up, when I was a kid, I enjoyed this and this and this.
Plus, we called him up and gave him crap because in his video review book, he gave Amadeus 2.5 stars.
Oh, whoa.
We didn't say he was good. We just said he's like,
That's because he fell asleep 3 hours in.
No, the honest truth is that he said, I think he saw the play, and the play was so incredible, the movie didn't match up in his mind to the play.
So don't see the play.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. He held the play against the movie.
Yeah.
And the movie, I mean, it won, 35 Oscars or
Yeah.
something, and so he gave it 2.5 stars.
Tell you what, can you play White Christmas, Bing Crosby's version of White Christmas?
No.
All right, good, because we have
What, do you have a
Not
copy?
gonna.
a couple of we're looking for a Bing Crosby imitation, realizing no one can do Bing.
Yeah.
Certainly no one in this studio. And
Actually,
so
you do a Bing Crosby, don't you, Bernie?
I do Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis.
Well, let's hear Jerry.
well, Jerry and
Let's
Bing
hear
are so
Jerry
close.
singing White Christmas.
No, let's not.
Come on, Lady. John? Is it, all right, let's see, line 610, line 6. Hey, Tim.
No, Dan.
No, Dan. Okay, Dan. Do you do Bing Crosby?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's hear it.
Okay. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases
not.
I don't think so,
Best
really.
way to just hang it right there.
Danny?
Don't get us wrong, a fine attempt
But what
there.
a great band you were playing with there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
the band,
boys.
fantastic.
It came together. All right, well,
Looking
listen,
for
man.
tickets or something? Is that why he's on?
Yeah, I think so. We're looking for somebody who can do this, and so far it's been a tough competition. We'll call you back if you win, okay?
He's
All
gone.
right. All right, now, do we need to take a break here, Nicole, or do we have time for another one?
Take a quick break.
All right, why don't we take care of a few of these commercials and then come back and you can do an old traditional from the album.
We don't know any traditionals from the album, actually.
You got, well, I mean, you did Old Little Town of Bethlehem and those kind of
Those
things.
are all string arrangements. Sorry, we don't have the strings with us.
Ah.
How about if we do one more original?
Okay.
All right, we'll do a short version of one.
No, not an original.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that.
The joke. It's a joke.
I'm laughing. I'm thinking, gosh, okay.
No, we want to hear
How
your
about
original.
Houses of the Holy?
We play. It was
All right,
cool.
stand by. We'll be back with John Tesh momentarily.
24 minutes till 8 o'clock, Mark and Brian. Program, Monday. Mm-hmm. And John Tesh is here with the boys. Now, are you guys going to be performing somewhere? Do you mind being called the boys? Okay, good. Sorry.
The dudes.
Sorry, guys. That's Tim, Bernie, and Charlie. Okay, are you guys going to be together performing somewhere?
We've done a bunch of television shows. Actually, on the 18th, we're going to do Friday. We're going to do the home show, which is difficult for us to go do any sort of touring. Sure. But you know, I must tell you, I always thought this in the pejorative sense. Somebody says, "Why don't you go play a mall?" Right? I'm like,
Right.
"Oh no, Tiffany did that. We're not doing that." So this guy who does marketing at the record company said, "No, I really want you to do this mall just to try it out, and we'll do it like out." So you don't have to worry about it being the Beverly Center or something like that.
Right.
So we did the Promenade Mall in Woodland Hills, and it was great. We had such a great time. The people were screaming at us beforehand because we brought in these huge speakers. And afterwards, they were all patting themselves on the back saying, wasn't this a great gig? And not these guys, but the guys at they hated it.
No.
But the guys,
We're at a mall,
at the
John.
mall, no.
John, you took us to a
we
mall.
had a good time, didn't we? Yeah.
Did we? Yeah. What it?
Yeah, boss. It was good you took us to a mall.
So tomorrow at 2, we're gonna play at the acoustically. We're gonna play at the Beverly Center.
Did you find that shoppers would stop down and check it out? and enjoy it?
Absolutely, yeah, they had to because they couldn't hear they're the people that were waiting on them. They had to stop down.
Might as well listen to this.
Yeah, but you know, it's like what I like to do is play in areas where people don't really even know the music, and
Right.
and it's such a special thing to have somebody listen to a song and then walk into a record store and buy the album. It's it's a big deal. The records cost a lot of money.
And also, no one, people around LA certainly know, maybe through our show or other shows, but I think nationwide they don't know that you have this incredible composing talent.
Well, thank you for that. But I think you're probably right. I think when whatever it is, 20 million people or so see you doing one thing, that's what you do.
I thought the Olympic stuff was really good.
Thanks.
The NBC put that thing on, and it was great to hear when they said who it is, and then you listen to it and think, oh, cool.
Did they approach you for that?
Yeah, I have a lot of contacts at NBC, and when I hosted the gymnastics, when they signed me to do that, it was all the guys from CBS had gone over to NBC, and that's how I got the gig. And they said, why don't you do the music too? I said, yeah,
Chance of a lifetime.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I may never do that again in my life. Sitting there at gymnastics, calling the Olympics and having your music playing in your ears, it was very special. To say
Have
the
you
least.
done anything as hard as that job?
No, nothing. And I have a lot of respect for people like you, for people like Brian Gumbel when he used to do sports, Al Michaels, because when you're getting a lot, when you're talking about something, and there's a lot of information that you're having to impart, a lot of research that you have, and then people
pronounce the names.
Exactly that. So you got Svetlana Boginskaya, Lavinia Milosevic, and stuff coming out of your mouth, and then you got people talking into your game. Okay, now when you're finished with this, we're going to go to commercial.
No
and then we're
way.
going to go. Okay, yeah.
Oh, God.
It makes you crazy. It's like taking your SATs every day.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And you
I
did
just
it.
let a shiver up my spine when you said that. I didn't score well.
And you did it for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, the first week we did gymnastics. The second week was water polo, which was like, oh, shot score! Oh, shot score! Jerry Lewis again. Right?
Well, you got to do something. You got to do Jerry singing something later. Work up something.
Well, you know what's great was last year we did the telethon, and Bernie got a chance to via satellite meet Jerry.
Oh.
And then this year he met him in person when we did it in Vegas, and so it was great because we got a chance to take a picture with Bernie and Jerry. Well, Jerry, just at the moment we took the picture, Jerry was like looking the other way. So you see Bernie smiling and Jerry's looking the other way. It was
Now, did you do Jerry for Jerry?
No, but he did a lot of Jerry for us.
Did he? That's good.
The Jerry King.
Bernie!
All right, pull something else out of there for us.
Okay, this is called In a Child's Eyes, also from the Christmas album.
I like that one a lot.
From John Tesh's A Romantic Christmas. You know, your music has a very romantic, classical almost kind of feel. Do you ever have the urge to just jump into a funky cold Medina? I mean, does it just build up inside of you where you got to have that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And we're working on that studio now.
We do some of that, yeah.
John going, let's do it.
That wasn't Funky Cold Medina, but that's from the Iron Man album.
You know, it's to paint the picture watching you play. It's pretty cool. You're a big man. You know, you're very tall, and you sit very proud as you play. And I don't even know if you were aware of this, but obviously you're very honored to play with these fine musicians.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so you just gave them a look during that last song, just the one right before you did that incredible thing. Just kind of smiled at them, you know, and just looked like, this is so much fun.
You know what that smile is? I know you guys aren't going to make a mistake, so I can make a mistake. If I forget where I am, I'll just follow you guys.
When a musical artist does a Christmas album or maybe a Christmas release, whether it be Bruce Springsteen, Bon Jovi, or, you know, Tiffany, it's kind of neat because, you know, the Christmas meant something to them. It's for making a buck, too. I mean, they're out there selling them and making their own dollar, but Christmas means a lot to them. Christmas meant a lot to you growing up? Did you have good Christmases?
Absolutely, yeah. And when Connie and I, you know, really together put this album together as far as what songs we're going to use and where they were going to be, we drew from our experiences. She grew up in the Bronx, and I grew up on Long Island, and we both had very close families. And the homecoming is part of that whole thing of, you know, going away, going to school, and then just kind of chucking it all, forgetting all of your studies, all your work, and coming back home. There was a lot of Christmas music in my house. My sister was a cellist. My other sister was a piano player. My dad was a retired violin player, and I was forced to play the piano.
Forced at that time?
Exactly.
Really?
With an egg timer on there for an hour, you know, and
so when did it become a passion and not something you're forced to do?
Probably not until I realized that at 6'5" and 175 pounds, it was the only way I was going to get a date.
175, 6'5"?
I'm 6'6" now, and I weigh 215.
But 175.
Yeah, 75. Yeah. They used to call me in the band. They used to call me Mike because I could stand behind a mic stand
and not be seen.
And not be seen. Yeah. I mean, these guys probably tell you the same thing. Didn't you get into music to meet girls? They'll be like,
you know, that was another question.
Oh, definitely, John. Yes. How much am I getting paid for this gig?
You know, that's a question you want to bring up because I know 3 chords on the guitar. And Mark plays some drums too, and whenever
you played with Yes, though. I heard you play with my all-time favorite band, Yes.
Yeah, but we're both loud and sloppy drummers, and we like it that way.
Just bang on them.
But now you've dated Connie. You had the first date. When did you sit down behind a piano and perform for her to impress her?
Second date.
Second date.
I wanted to close the thing immediately.
I better get this in now.
Was it in your studio?
It was actually in her house on her piano.
Oh, you're over at her house second date, huh?
Yeah.
So so she got a piano.
I got tripped up on that one, didn't I?
Does she play piano?
She does play piano. Actually, her son also is. I think he's pretty close to having perfect pitch. You know?
Wow. Boy, to have a dad that can do that too, that's pretty cool.
Well, he's going to kick my butt in another couple
There you
of years.
go. Now, what did you play for? I'm just trying to get the scenario down. This is first date. Did she ask you to play for her?
I played a song called Bastille Day, which is on the Games album, played by orchestra. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, you wrote the tunes that you did on the Olympic album, most of them.
Yeah, all of them.
All right, now, to write your music, you're sitting basically at a keyboard, I would think, and picking stuff out, and you're writing for all these other different winds and strings. When you first step in and you hear the music that came out of you performed by a 90-piece, I don't know how big, but that must be a real buzz to hear that come up.
Oh, it's great. When we did Bastille Day in the studio, Charlie did the arrangements for it, and it was great. And even the musicians were into it. It's great to see them when they're playing. We did a tune, a song I wrote for Connie when I first met her called Conchetta, which was played when I proposed to her by a string quartet in Monterey.
That was the next question. Did you write her a song? And
yeah.
It's called Conchetta?
Yeah, her real name is, excuse me, her real name is Conchetta Selecchia.
Is that something she's going to want out?
Something what?
She's going to want out in the open?
What, Conchetta Selecchia?
Yeah.
No, she's thinking of changing her name back to Conchetta. Yeah, but Conchetta Tesh doesn't really work.
But now, wait a minute. Go back to the when you asked her to marry you.
Right.
What was the scenario?
I flew her to Monterey, California. We walked into a restaurant. She didn't know anything about it. We walked into a restaurant that I had rented out for the whole restaurant. We walked in there, and the string quartet was playing Conchetta, and she was familiar with the song, so she immediately was into it.
So she'd heard you play the song for her before?
Yeah, exactly.
But that must have been a very private moment the first time you played it for her.
Oh, yeah, and it's very different being played by strings than it is just being played on the piano at home with no arrangement.
Can you play just a few bars of it?
Sure. guys ready? We happen to have that song ready to go. We'll play
right.
it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like a Tonight Show band. You put your hand up.
Man,
Okay, fellas.
man, there are many ways you can express love to someone using your talents, but can you imagine being able to do that for someone you are newly in love with? And I'm guessing it was pretty much a sure thing then after you played
Well,
it for her.
I mean, it sounds goofy to write a song for somebody, but she has been in my life very, very inspiring. And at the end of the night, when we finished eating and finished the song, I took her outside, and this restaurant was right on the water, and at a signal from me, there was a 10-minute fireworks display over the water that I had arranged.
Johnny!
And that's when I asked her to marry me.
Dude!
If she said no, I was going to pull out a gun and shoot her. You know? No, bang! Okay, stop the fireworks.
Wow, man. Now, did she sniff what was happening and what was coming to
No,
mouth?
well, she knew. I mean, I wasn't going to be a fool. I was kind of like, oh, by the way, do you want to spend the rest of our lives together? Yeah, I think maybe so. Okay, well, let's go to Monterey this weekend.
Wow, that's a great
So there was
way.
always a chance, knowing her, she's nuts enough, there's always a chance that she'd say, forget about it.
Yeah. Now, were you nervous about that?
Oh, yeah, are you kidding?
Did you get on one knee?
I got on both knees by mistake. I did, you're supposed to go on one knee. I'm thinking, this feels really uncomfortable. Should I start this over? Yeah, I was on two knees. I had this whole speech, and instead it came out, that thing where the exorcist speaks backwards, That's pretty much what. And she goes, yes.
She said yes. Oh, God, just like that, yes.
Oh, God, that's great, though.
That is just super. Just a great way you can express your love through whatever talent you have.
And was there
That's
nobody in
super.
the restaurant at all?
Nobody in the restaurant except the waiters, and what we did was we switched for each meal, for each course, we switched a table.
Wow, Johnny.
So it was fun.
Way to ink it.
Yeah.
All right, do you have anything else you can do for us before you have to head out?
Sure, and you can we'll play April song.
Should we do a tune, Nicole, and then come back?
Let's do one more quick break.
All right, we'll do this. We'll come back with John Tesh from A Romantic Christmas. First, let's check traffic with the Skylord.
Hey.
Hey, Scotty.
I think John can sort of ink it for us, couldn't he?
Boy, I mean, have you ever heard anything more romantic than the way he did that?
Yeah, well, that was out of hand. The fireworks. Woo!
Yeah, he puts the touch on there.
No doubt. But I was thinking about him inking the controversy. I mean, I still believe it. Clint Eastwood. And I just can't
here's the deal.
stop.
Okay.
He's an individual who would know.
We're big Western fans on here, and he's a major Clint Eastwood fan. He's my second favorite cowboy. I'd say John Wayne was the greatest cowboy to ever live. You want to take a vote in here again?
As to who's the greatest, John Wayne or Clint Eastwood? That seems to be the thing that's up.
As far as a cowboy,
Yeah, the fastest draw.
Movies,
keeps bringing
the
this up.
baddest ass, all that.
Baddest dude.
I was going to say Jean-Claude Van Damme, but
Which
Yeah.
means,
Oh, yeah.
he's butt kicking.
Stick 'em up.
But,
I grew up with Eastwood, so I'd say Eastwood.
Here we go.
Wow.
But see, you guys are traditionalists, though. You really are. You guys are very traditional film fans, and I think that Leonard Maltin would be right with you with his...
Oh, that worries us too. That's not a good thing to say.
I always expect Leonard to walk into a room in black and white. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, this doesn't mean dick, okay?
Diddly, right? Earlier you said it would, but I understand.
all right, Skylar.
Okay, guys, you have a good day. Here's what's going on the freeways. We have some very heavy traffic for you if you travel out of the San
95.5 KLOS, 17 minutes to 9. Maybe it's because it's a Monday kind of show, or I don't know, but I could just sit for 2 hours and listen to you guys play, finish off show. In fact, you guys want to take it? We'll just be back here drinking coffee.
We'll just enjoy
Do you want to hear an up-tempo tune, or
Sure.
Okay. You want to play finish out Conchetta?
You have do that, and you have a really crispy way of playing the keyboard. Your style is so sharp and
thanks.
articulate.
I'm not sure what style
It's
that is.
crispy. In fact, some sheet music,
Sort of like classical lessons gone awry.
Yeah. Great. Crispy. What are you going to play?
We'll play Conchetta. We'll play the rest of that.
All right.
From the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
tell me she didn't throw her arms around you and kiss you till the cows came home the first time you played that for her?
I love that you're romantic. I love it. That's great.
So I'm not the only one in this room. I mean, how can you not be? That is just so
Can
great.
I mention these guys again?
Oh, please,
Tim
give the
Landers
last names and everything.
Tim Landers on bass, Bernie Charvelli on acoustic guitar, Charlie Bisharat on violin, and Chris Chandler engineering.
What kind of life is it for a romantic?
You tell me. You've got 2 kids, one on the way.
Yeah.
Beautiful wife.
Yeah. And it's, and sometimes it's the most fulfilling thing in the world, but it can be, the world is not necessarily a romantic place in which to live your life. So,
Well, if you're in this business, you're a passionate person about what you do, and that's the way I am, whether it's in television or in music. And so I think it translates to the rest of your life.
And whether this is true or not, the way it looks to us is you have kind of the best of both worlds. You can do the music with these incredible musicians, and also you're in the business, but you're not in it. You're more reporting on it, so you don't have to put up with all the bull.
Exactly, and I don't really go to any of the openings or anything because it's just I'd rather spend time at. Not that that's not a great thing to do; it's fun, but I have a family now, and it's fun doing that.
In the way your style on Entertainment Tonight is much like I compare it to with Chuck doing our news. He'll read the story, give the news, but he just doesn't read it, to coin a phrase.
Where are you going with this?
You know what I like is Chuck's new thing where he goes, and now let's go up in the air to Skyline. It's like he's compressing himself or something. What is that?
It's not a new thing, unfortunately.
been around for a while.
For a year.
Yeah, for about a year. But you, some of the reporters on Entertainment Tonight are just total glitzy and just and this is like a Rona Barrett kind of deal. You will sit there and you'll look at your eyes. You kind of turn your eyes to the camera or just make a little teeny comment that just makes it like, don't take this too seriously.
You can't take it
it's
too
just
seriously.
showbiz.
You guys don't either. You
Right.
can't take it too seriously because if you do, then you buy into all that stuff.
If you've got 6 hours off in the afternoon and you've got really nothing, you're not working, and but Connie is, and what would you do? What do you spend your time?
Probably rollerblading with my 11-year-old stepson. No, playing maybe, writing something. There's all kinds of different ways I can go.
So you're not building like a castle made out of matchsticks. You're not into that kind of thing. No, you're just doing other
I have
stuff.
no talent building anything. Believe me.
All right, so
or even hanging anything is kind of a thing. Did you hang the picture over there? Oh, never mind.
really, kid.
Do you play basketball? 6'5"?
I played lacrosse actually.
Do you play basketball? 6'5"?
Yeah.
Lacrosse. Oh yeah, we got a weekend lacrosse game going on. Come on over.
by. We're all white now.
It's the KLOS lacrossers raising money now.
Yeah, we drink some fine Cabernet and go out and sweat.
All right, we know that you got to get to work and go do your Entertainment Tonight thing. The album is called A Romantic Christmas with John Tesh. It's in the stores now, we're
Yes,
assuming.
it is.
Okay, and doing well?
It is doing well, and thank everybody. Thank you for all going out and getting it. Hope it works.
It
for
is
you.
the perfect thing to put on when you got somebody to spoon with. It's that kind of thing.
Build a fire and put it on. Check it out. Merry Christmas to you. What do you plan to do
you.
with Christmas this year?
Thanksgiving, we had the Italian Thanksgiving with 40 Italians, and
Now, how was that?
oh, it was unbelievable. It was in fact Charlie Bisharat was with us because we went and played in the Macy's parade, and then went to Thanksgiving. It was brutal. He said, "Well, Uncle Vinny, Connie's brother, is like, forget about it. We're playing AC/DC. We're starting at midnight. We may finish by 4 a.m." I got this idea.
One of you hot dogs is going to cash a check.
Right. I got this idea for a new thing. See what you think. What happens is it's a smoke detector that's actually an ornament on a tree.
Was there screaming across the Italian table, that kind of
smacking.
thing?
And these guys all know what they. Well, first of all, Connie's an incredible cook, and so what happens is we try to schedule sessions at the house, the recording studios at the house, right around 6 o'clock because she will come, and they're all nodding. She will come and bring great pasta con bravia.
Yeah. Forget about
So anyway,
it.
forget about it. It's an ornament, hangs from a tree. It's a smoke detector. Beep beep. Get it?
And he's serious.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
into it.
He's a big boy there, you married.
So with Christmas, you'll be
We'll be here. Everybody will be coming.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
people coming to be with you.
Coming to we got Connie's mom. My mom may even make it. She's sick. She has a lung disorder, but we're hoping to get her operated on actually. Excuse me, in January. But everybody else will be here.
All right. Merry Christmas, John, and congratulations on the album and all
Thanks,
the great
guys.
things that's happening with you. And boys,
Thanks,
good to see
Thanks
you
for coming
too.
in.
Thanks for having us here. We appreciate it.
We'll be right back. Go away, KLOS.